Hello everyone, welcome to Panda Power Education. Students, in the previous class, we already discussed about number system, that is whole number, integer, natural number, rational number, irrational number. Those things already we studied. So in this class, I am discussing exercise 1.1 NCERT. In the NCERT, I am discussing exercise 1.1. So now just see, the first question is given to you: is 0 a rational number? What do you write? Is 0 is a rational number? You write solution. You write yes. 0 is a rational number. How 0 is a rational number? Because rational number, what is rational number? Rational number can be represented in the form of p by q, where q is not is equal to 0. Yes or no? So I can represent 0 as a 0 divided by 1, 0 divided by 2, like this. So here just see, I am representing 0 is in the form of p by q and q is not is equal to 0. So I can say that 0 is a rational number. Can you write is in the form of p by q? Yes, I can write 0 by 1, 0 by 2, 0 by 3, like this. So 0 is a rational number and I can write 0 is in the form of p by q and q is not equal to 0. Clear? So next question. Let's proceed. Next question. Question number 2. Is given to you, find the 6 rational number. Question number 2. Find 6 rational number. 6 rational number in between 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is given to you. Is given to you, find 6 rational number in between 3 and 4. Those students who already see, so in my first chapter, my first class, okay, so if he can easily understand and he can easily do these things. How can I do this? So just see, there is given to you 6 rational number. 6 rational number, find 6 rational number in between 3 and 4. Just write, I can write 3 as a 3 divided by 1 and 4 is equal to 4 divided by 1. I already told you in the last class, 6, if it is given to you 6, then you can write, you can make denominator as 6 plus 1, that is 7. You can make denominator 7. So you can multiply into 7, then you can multiply into 7. So now I can write here, that is 21 divided by 7. I can write 28 divided by 7. Now you can easily find in between these 6 rational number. That is, but after 21, that is come to 22 by 7, 23 by 7, 24 by 7, 25 by 7, 26 by 7, like this, 27 by 7. You want how much? 6. We already get 6 rational number. Clear or not? There is 6 rational number in between 3 and 4. Clearly understand? Now next go to third question, question number 3. He is given to you, question number 3, find 5 rational number in between, find 5 rational number in between is given 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Question number 3, write down. Question number 3 is given in your NCERT 1.1, exercise 1.1, write down. Exercise 1.1 and discussing. So write down, he is given to you, question is asking to you, find 5 rational number in between 3 by 4 and 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Already his denominator is given to you 5 and 5. So now how can you find? Just see, 3 by 5 is given to you and also given to you and 4 by 5. Clear or not? So here just see, after 3 already 4 will come, but you cannot get a 5 rational number. Now what you do, you have to multiply into 10. 3 into 10 and 5 into 10. So now it will come 30 divided by 50. So also you can multiply here, 4 into 10 divided by 5 into 10. This is 40 by 50. Now just see, this is 3 by 5 converted into 30 by 50 and 4 by 5 is converted to 40 by 50. Now after 30 you can make 31 by 50, 32 by 50, like this. So there is, he is asking to you 5 rational number. That means you can derive 31 by 50, 32 by 50, 33 by 50, 34 by 50, 35 by 50, like this. Clear or not? There is 5 rational number I already got from between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Clear or not? Okay, let's proceed. Question number 4. Question number 4 is given to you. State whether statement is true or false. Whether statement is true or false is given to you. The statement is given to you. The first statement is given: every natural number is a whole number. Every natural number is a whole number. Tell me, is it true or false? Whole number. Tell me, is it true or false? Yes, it is true. Every natural number is whole number. How? Just see, natural number can write 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Whole number we can write only add 1. That means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. So it's given to every natural number. Comes under a whole number or not? So it is true. Every natural number is a whole number. Clear or not? Now second bit is given to you. Second bit is given to every integer is a whole number. Second bit, every integer is a whole number. So it is false. How? How it is false? Every integer is a whole number. Integer, I have already told you in the last class. Integer can write minus infinite dot 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 minus 3 minus 2 minus 1 0 1 2 3 like this. Whole number already told you 0 1 2 3 like this. So integer, negative integer never be a whole number. So that every integer is not a whole number, but it is given to a whole number. So I'll write it's false. So write down what is the suggest. You suggest negative integer. Write down negative integer is never a whole number. Never a whole number. Clear? That's why every integer is not a whole number. Clear? So next question is given to you. Third one. Every rational number is a whole number. Every rational number is a whole number. Okay. Just tell me, is it true or false? Every rational number is a whole number. So it is false. How it is false? So you have to suggest. I'll give the example. Rational number. What is rational number? Rational number is represented in the form of p by q. So there is 2 by 3. 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3. It is a rational number, but it never be a whole number. Whole number is 0, 1, 2, 3 like this. So it is not a whole number. So that's why every rational number it is not a whole number. Write down 2 by 3, 1 by 3 is also a rational number, but it is not a whole number. Clear or not? So already finished 1.1. This is only 4 questions is there. It is finished. Clearly understand. Repeatedly see my video number 2. It's you have to import. It's an important chapter. The concept you can clear all the concept about this. So now proceed. There's so many concept regarding irrational number. Irrational number. So in irrational number, already told about irrational number. The number, which example, irrational root 2, root 3, root 5. Those are the irrational number because it's see these number are repeated. Sorry, it is non-repeated and non-repeated or non-recurring. This number is non-repeated or non-recurring. Okay, and non-terminating. Those number is non-terminating and non-repeating. That number is called irrational number. Already told in the last class. Example root 2, root 3, root 5. Those are the irrational number. So now I will represent or relocate or locate. Write down locate irrational number in number line. How to represent irrational number in lumber line or locate irrational number in lumber line. Very important. Just write down. I'll give you example number 1. Write down. Locate root 2 is a irrational number or not? Locate root 2 in a number line. I am giving a question. He is asking a question. Locate root 2 in a number line. Root 2 is a which number? Irrational number. So how can you find in number line? Just see the concept. I'll give a concept to you. I'll give just see here GOA. I'm taking a line OA. This is 1 unit. That is 1 unit. Right, 1 unit. Another I'm taking here 1 unit is OA. I'll give here 90 degree. I'll make 90 degree by the help of compass or protractor. I'll make 90 degree here, and I'll measure 1 unit here and mark here 1 unit. This is AB. This is also 1 unit. So now I'll join the line OB. Join the line OB. How much you will get OB? OB is how much you will get? This is Pythagoras theorem. 1 square plus 1 square. 1 square plus 1 square. How much? Root 2. This value is root 2. So this concept you have to use in the number line. Just see how can you use this concept in the number line. Just see. So first you have to draw a line. And make it. This is origin O, and take a scale. Measure 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit. Here -1, -2 like this. Clear or not? Measure 1, 2, 3 like this in your scale. First one, you have to write down OA. From this is 1 unit, take 1 unit here, and from this 1 unit, at point A, I am writing here. This is 1. This is A. Point A. From point A, I will make 90 degree. I will make 90 degree by the help of compass or protractor. I will make 90 degree here and extend the line like this. So it is 1 unit. I require here also AB 1 unit. So just take your compass and marking OA, and this is marking like this, and this point is B, AB. So OA is equal to AB. This is also 1 unit. Write down OB. So now you have to join OB. Join OB. OB, how much you get? This is value is root 2 or not? Because OA square plus AB square is equal to OB square. Clear or not in this concept? So this value is root 2. Now just take your compass and take OB as a radius. OB as a radius, because you want root 2. You want to locate root 2 in the number line. So you have to take your compass and measure root 2 like this, and you have to take as a radius and point here to as a center, and you have to make a circle. You have to make a circle like this. So you will get the point here. This point is got root 2. Yes or no? Because this is the circle. This is the radius, this point, and this point is same. Yes or no? Clear or not? Repeatedly watch my video in this class. Very, very important. So I will locate root 2 in the number line or not. He is asking next question example 2. He is asking locate root 3 in the number line. How to locate root 3 in the number line? So just see how root 3 you have to find. Root 3 is equal to root 2 square plus 1 square or not? Yes or no? How? Root 2 square is 2 plus 1 is equal to root 3. Yes or no? So I can make root 2 square plus 1 square root over is equal to root 3. So how I can make root 3? I can make 90 degree in the root 2 line, in the OB line. I can make a 90 degree in the OB line. So you can make here and measure 1 unit. Measure 1 unit here. This is 1 unit. Clear? Now extend the line. This one. This is C. OC is how much you get? Root 2 square plus 1 square is equal to root 3. Clear? So this concept you have to use in this number line. Now after making root 2, you have to extend this line, OB line, and draw 90 degree here. Draw in the 90 degree in the OB line. So I'll make here. By the help of protractor or compass, you can make 90 degree here. This one is the 90 degree. Then you already get root 2. Now you require 1 unit. That means you can measure by the help of compass 1 unit and point out here. This is 1 unit. This value is C, OC, and you have to join OC. You have to join OC. This value is root 3. Clear or not? Now you measure. You can mark OC as a radius. You can mark OC as a radius in your compass and take as a radius and make a circle. Make a circle like this. Okay. That point which is intersect at x-axis is known. That point is known as root 3. That point is called root 3 in the number line. This is the root 3. I locate root 3. I locate root 3 in the number line. Clear or not? Those steps you have to write in your book or in your copy. Sorry. Clear or not? Now I locate root 5 in the number line. I locate root 5 in a number line. His question asking root 5. Just example number 3. He is asking locate root 5 in a number line. Just see. Tell me how root 5 is come. Root 5 is come. Root 5 how root 5? 2 square plus 1 square root over is equal to root 5 or not, because 2 square is 4 plus 1, that is called 5 root 5. So I will take a point in the number line 2 unit, then 1 unit, then make it root 5. Just see how I will locate. So I will take origin. This is a line you take in your scale. Then you have to make origin 0. This is 1 unit. This is 2 unit. This is 3 unit like this. This is 4 unit like this. This is -1, -2 located like this. -3 like that. So you require 2. You require 2. So you have to measure 2 unit here. That is OA. That is O. O to A. This is 2 unit. From at the point A, you have to make 90 degree. You have to make 90 degree by the help of protractor or compass. This one is 90 degree. Yes or no? And you require one unit. So measure here in the by the help of compass 1 unit and marking here. So you will get 1 unit here. That point is known as AC. So join. This is 1 unit. This is 2 unit. Total O to A. This is 2 unit. A to C. This is 1 unit. And join OC. Join OC. So take your compass and OC as a radius. This value is how much? Root 5. This value is root 5 because 2 square plus 1 square how much? Root 5. So you have to take as a OC as a radius. OC as a radius and make a circle. So now by the help of compass you can easily draw this. Clear or not? So this point which is intersect at the x-axis, that point is known as root 5. Clear? I locate root 5 in the number line. Clear or not? This is 2 unit, this is 1 unit, this is 2. Clear? Very, very important. In your exam is repeatedly asking locate root 5 or root 2 or root 3 in your number line.